Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Hearts here. In the last one we beat like Ultra Ursula and Ursula. And now I'm assuming we also locked the door, so I'm assuming that yeah, lock, no lock, lock. Huh. So I'm assuming we just continue on. That's 7-star, so we need to go back this direction. Which means we need to go to Agrabah. Let's do Warp Drive. And we'll go to the next one. Select World. In between episodes, I went and I grabbed a drink finally. And actually made some food too. I made some ramen for myself. I know I'm super sleepy. But got food in the system, got drink in the system, and now it's time to record a whole lot. We got hit twice. Don't even know how those hit us, but that's okay. Yeah, I like got super sleepy once I started to eat. Super strange how the body does that. Like just certain things really exhaust you. Like something that's weird to me is like how you can be going, like your body's just go, and you're fine, and then the moment you like stop for a second, you're like, oh no, never mind, can't go any longer, even though you just felt fine, not exhausted at all, and then all of a sudden, oh, you're done. Can't do it anymore. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. That happens to me quite often. I think it's something to do with like your heart rate and stuff. Like the more you're active, the more you feel less tired because your body thinks it has to be active. Is my assumption. And so like I don't often get that because I'm not a very active human. I need to be. I should be a lot more active than I currently am, but I'm not very active. I mean, for the most part, I work a desk job. I go home, play video games. There's not much activity that I really do. So when it comes to me and like being active, I'm usually in like a sedentary way. So I've always felt that, you know, with being that sedentary way, I'm more tired than when I wasn't working in that sedentary way. So, like, before I used to work really physical labor, like really intense. And then I got promoted from there, and I quit having to work intensive labor like that. And I almost feel like it's harder in a way. Because I always feel more exhausted than I ever did before, which is really strange. But I think it's like a different type of exhaustion, right? Like, my body's never sore, none of that. But I'm constantly tired, and I feel like it's just, you use your brain more, and I feel like that's part of why I'm more tired than I ever was before, is like, realistically, I think at the end of the day, exhaustion just comes from the brain, right? Like, yeah, your body can be sore or whatnot. My body's never sore, but my brain is always tired. And so, like, I'm always in a fog type of situation. And I feel like that wouldn't, and we're going to Halloween Town. That's cool. I feel like it wouldn't be that way if I didn't use my brain as often as I do. And it also doesn't help that the blood in my body doesn't get pumping as much, so like my brain doesn't get as much blood anyways, and it's worked twice as hard as any other job or any other type of lifestyle, and so I think that contributes to a lot of sleepiness. Something I do want to work on is definitely being a little bit more physical. Oh, this looks really cool. I like this. Yeah, I really like that. This sure is a spooky place. I'll bet the people here are scary looking too. Don't worry, we look spooky too. If they scare us, we'll scare them right back. You think so? They did a really good job with these costumes. That's awesome. Really cool. Alright, Hey, these guys actually fit in with the place for once. Oh, they're not bad guys? What? What is going on? I have no idea what's going on. There's the mayor, right? Introduce the Master of Terror. Nice. Where's Jack at? Right there. My brother. This is one movie that I watch all the time. At least once a year, right? Around Halloween. Pretty much, I watch it Halloween all the way through Christmas. So I watch it at least once a year, but multiple times usually. So it's something that I actually know, the premise and stuff. As opposed to the other ones.
I'm going to consult the doctor.
As a kid, I had always wanted to watch another, like, a second one that went into the other holidays. Like, I always wish he went through all of the other doors. And something like, I would have, like, my own headcanon on, like, what he would see in the other doors and stuff. But none of it ever happened, so that's alright. Are we supposed to be going to the graveyard? I don't really know where we're supposed to be going right now, but just gonna head this direction, see if there's anything that we need to do here. Nothing yet. Hit it, nothing. Okay. This is some more copyrighted music, huh? So that's not good. I'm worried about that with the last place too. I haven't posted them yet, so we'll see what happens. That's quite a costume. Welcome to Halloween Town. To our town, Halloween means everything. Jack and the rest of us are always looking for new ways to scare people. So I don't know if it really did hit the copyright or not, but I do worry about it. And it's not something that, like, really matters because it's not like I have monetization or anything, but it's still something that can be worrisome. Like if they want to go a different way and give you a strike for it, so it can be bad, but in the moment it's okay.
Was damaged in the explosion.
No, nothing was damaged.
My devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it.
What do you got?
Why, of course. The heartless need a heart. Doctor.
Oh, so they're in control of the heartless, or what?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated.
Oh.
Let's get to work.
To make a heart, first take a container with a lock.
Oh. Insanely tired.
We need the key to this thing first.
Hey, I have a key. I'll give you a key. Sounds like a toilet's flushing. Is that in the game? I think so. You're really gonna unlock it for them. Why not? If they succeed, we won't have to fight the Heartless, right? Besides, I want to see the Heartless dance too, don't you? Not really.
My, that was amazing.
Yeah.
You are...
Sora.
Sora.
Well done, Sora. I'd like you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
Alright, you got it, boss.
Doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me.
1 second,
So,
everyone.
the doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system. He's quite a genius. Okay, Doctor, let's continue.
So I wonder when this takes place.
Pulse. Emotion.
Terror.
Fear.
I think they kind of take place like during the time of the movie.
Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
Yes, we do. That is a pumping heart. This reminds me of Vex. I really wish that game was more popular because it was such a good game. I loved playing it on the GameCube. I wish that more people would play it, like it had a bigger speedrunning community, or more people would have played it back in the day, so that if they would have made a second one. Same with Cameo, Elements of Power. I really liked Cameo. It was such a good game, and just
Maybe we're missing
wasn't
some
popular enough,
ingredients.
so
Let's
they didn't
try
make other
adding
ones.
memory.
Kind of sucks when you really like a series and it just goes nowhere. Because there's so much potential and like so many directions they can go, and most games always end on some sort of cliffhanger. And so you can really start to imagine what could happen.
No problem.
And
Sora, would you like to come along?
you're just out of luck. And then you have certain games like this where they have too many too many sequels, which it doesn't really have too many sequels. All of them are good from what I've heard. Really good games. So it's not like they have too many sequels, but you have games like this that have a whole lot of sequels, and you have others that get no sequels, and it kind of sucks, but it's business. I mean, if a game sells, it sells, and let's make another one so it sells again. I mean, look at Call of Duty. They all suck recently. I mean, I haven't really played the campaign of any of them since probably Black Ops 2, but the game is pretty much the same game over and over again, and so it's kind of lame, but they sell every year. They're like the highest grossing game, and so it makes sense that hey, they're just gonna take that and go with it. And there's no point not to keep selling the same game if it's gonna keep selling. Same with like an even worse atrocity is like Madden, where the game is the same exact game, just a different skinned character for their little franchise mode, or not franchise mode, but like the my character mode, and that's it. But the game itself is the same exact game. FIFA was probably one of the worst ones of being the exact same. Like, there was nothing different about FIFA. It was really strange. I remember I had bought like FIFA 18 or something like that, and then I wanted to go ahead and get like FIFA 21, and I looked at it and I watched a gameplay of someone playing it, and I was like, this is the same exact interface that I played a long time ago. Like, what is the point of buying it when I have the same game? Especially for someone like me, where I don't really pay attention to a lot of like the characters, or a lot of the actual players' names and stuff. Like, I just don't keep up with soccer enough. And so like having updated rosters and stuff does nothing for me. And then like on Madden, I'm the type of person, I play franchise mode, and I usually just do a draft of my own, like a fantasy draft type thing in the franchise mode, so all of the teams are mixed up anyways, so realistically I'm playing the same game, just, oh, now this one has a hit stick that's just a slightly different variant of the hit stick, but it's pretty much the same thing. We're going to save right here, why not? Every time we see a save, we might as well save. Always preventing lost save data. And then, you know, those games always get sequels. I mean, FIFA's coming out with a new one every single year. Madden's coming out with a new one every year. NBA 2K comes out with a new one every year, but I've heard better things about 2K. I've heard that it's in a bad state right now, but I've heard that they changed it up quite a bit year to year. It's been a while since I played a 2K game, but... or an NBA 2K game. Where are we going? I don't understand. This way, maybe? No, this is his house again. Yeah, I don't know where we're going. This way, maybe. I don't know. Do we fight Santa? Is that going to be one of, like, the main enemies that we're going to fight? It's kind of nice to be fighting normal Heartless again. I know it's not going to last long, but it is nice to be fighting normal Heartless for a bit. Lucid Shards. Other games that I... let's check this place, too, once the Heartless here are out of our way. Other games that have had, like, good sequels, though, you know, you have, like, Dark Souls franchise, where they're actually good sequels. I mean, I wouldn't say that they necessarily... which they do, but, like, their story-driven narrative, if you don't, like, really look into the lore of the game, you won't really notice that, like, hey, they are sequels. So if you're an idiot like me, you probably don't realize, but hey, they're still good games and they still play the same premise. Same weapons, same ability type situation. Of course, there's new refreshing things, but the whole premise is pretty much the same, and that's amazing. Those are the like sequels that you really want. Not where they change enough and like it's a whole new story, but they keep enough that it's kind of the same, and that's what you really want. Because you have other ones like from Banjo and Kazooie to Banjo Tooie, pretty much the same, just different, new places, new story. But the premise is still pretty much the same. It's a platformer, right? Platformer, collector. Forget Me Not. Playing Binding of Isaac.
Why don't you try something else?
But then you go to like Banjo and Kazooie Nuts and Bolts right after Banjo Tooie, and it's like a completely different game. And from what I heard, it didn't do near as well as Banjo Tooie. Now, of course, I loved Nuts and Bolts. I thought the premise was really good, but it was more of a spin-off than sequel, right? And it may have been considered a spin-off, but it was also like a direct sequel of 2. Right when you beat Grunty in 2, you get fat, and then there we are at the beginning of that. I kind of missed everything that happened in that cutscene, but I'm kind of trying to talk through the cutscenes to try to limit the amount of reason for them to give copyright, because I'm trying to add more flavor to it, right? That's the point of fair use, from what I've heard. I just don't want anything ill to happen on the channel, because I like having the channel. I like looking back at my own videos. I like that my cousins can look at the videos, and I like that, you know, whoever does watch the videos, and I hope that they get joy from watching the videos, can watch the videos, and I don't want anything to happen to that. Even being such a small creator here, not even really a creator, other than I just sit and talk to myself, and I guess it's still creating, but I think we were going to the lab. I don't really know what we were doing. Can we talk to the mayor here? No. Let's go inside, though. Research lab. Maybe we can talk to him, and he'll be the one that tells us what to do? Like a flounder before? Yes, this is it. Now just one more ingredient. We need surprise to complete the heart. The mayor should know where it is. Okay, let's find the mayor. That's Oogie Boogie.
That bonehead Jack is really making a heart.
When I played Kingdom Hearts as a kid.
Ooh, when I get my hands on that. Well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the heartless.
When I played it as a kid, okay, that's 4 hours. Woke up at 3. Okay. Jeez, when I played Kingdom Hearts as a kid on the Game Boy, the one area that I remember is the Oogie Boogie area, and I honestly, because like I don't remember much of it, and I don't even remember like what happened in the Oogie Boogie area, how we did it. I just know that he was the boss that I was fighting, and it was hard. I was in a camper as like a really little kid, and we were camping. And I was in like pretty much the cupboard, because I was so small, like I could fit in the cupboard, and there were a lot of us, and so like there wasn't really room for me on the bed, but I was like sleeping in the cupboard. And I remember just playing my Game Boy Advance, and I had this game, and truly I don't remember if I even made it to the Oogie Boogie part, if that was the very beginning, or if it's because I had a used game that it was someone else that had gotten to the Oogie Boogie part. But all I remember is the Oogie Boogie. So, when it comes to... I'm so glad to have like all of our combos and stuff back. Man, it just feels so much better. That underwater was a nightmare. And where is the mayor? Does the mayor live here? I thought we lived, or Jack lives here.
Come on.
Oh, okay. There's a treasure chest right back there. That's neat. Yes, what is this gonna be? Thundara G. Okay. Alright, 1 second. I have to check something real quick here. Alright, cool. Is this the mayor's house, maybe? Mayor? Mayor, where would you be? Mayor? No. Okay. No idea where the mayor could be, but we'll find him eventually. And then, like I said, the only other time that I've ever played Kingdom Hearts at all was Kingdom Hearts 3. I played a bit on the Xbox One, and I only played up to the Tangled area. I think was where I finished, was the Tangled area. And then my Seagate external hard drive corrupted, and so I lost my data, and I didn't have enough space to download it onto my just normal storage, so I never re-downloaded it and never replayed it, and that's still the same to this day. And now I mostly play on the PC anyways, so me having that copy of it is useless, and I don't even remember if I had it, if it was digital or if it was a game. If it was a game, I still have it somewhere, but it's more than likely if it was me buying it, which it was, it's going to be digital because I buy everything digital now. It's just so much easier to buy digitally. I really do miss having like a whole shelf of all my new games and stuff, and being able to just look at it and show off like my collection and stuff. I actually greatly miss that, but it is so much easier just to buy digitally. And a lot of times, especially on PC, like Steam has such great sales that you don't find anywhere else. Like if I were to go anywhere else and try to buy anything, I wouldn't be able to find anything with that great of a sale going on. So it's almost like better completely to just do digitally. I'm just gonna heal up real quick. I wonder where you get the upgrade of Cure. I wonder if we have to learn it from Merlin or something. I don't know. Man, where are we supposed to be going here? I don't know, we're getting lots of good experience though, and it's super easy, so might as well just keep fighting these guys. See, like, I really don't mind fighting all these guys like this when it's actually, like, super easy fights. It's all those other times where I'm dealing with, like, the big old belly guys, or any of that water fighting was a nightmare. It just didn't feel fluent at all. Or fluid. And I didn't really like that, so it's kind of nice that we're back on land and everything's easy again. Okay. Oh, there's the mayor. Found what we were doing. Alright, what's going on? Ghosts rise from the tombstone. Check the tombstones in the order that ghosts appear. If you get it wrong, you're in for a surprise. Okay. Okay. I didn't see where the first one came from, but I think it was this, and then it was like this. Splendid! Now go look at that pumpkin. Which pumpkin? Oh, this one? Okay, can I figure out where the examine button is? Hello? Jeez Louise. Oh. Because that's not where we were supposed to be going. Okay, there we go. Jack in the box. Okay. Was that the surprise? Oh, yeah. Well, that was some surprise, eh? Yeah, makes sense, actually. I get it. I get it. I completely understand it now. So where'd this kick us at? Where is this? Where are we? Yeah, I do really want to play through the Final Fantasy games. Especially, like, I don't know if I really want to play through, like, the very, very first ones because of how old they are. But I almost do, kind of, just to see where it started from. Just to play through each and every single numbered one. But I don't know that that's what I really want to do. It's like something on my mind, or do I start with, like, Final Fantasy VII and, like, work my way up or something? I've heard really good things about Final Fantasy VII. And when it comes to, like, Final Fantasies, I've only played, well, I've played through all of Final Fantasy XIV. All the way up till, what was it, 6.1 patch of Final Fantasy XIV. I skipped through a majority of all of the story, but I did play it. I played Final Fantasy... Try lighting it.
Fire!
Where are we going? Oh, yeah, go back to the lab. Please? Nope, sorry. Yep, go back. So I played, I played all of 14. I think I played 13, possibly. It was either 13 or like 10. It was one of them, and it had a part 2 to it. And I played halfway through both, and then it got too hard for my small pea-brain child head. So, never finished it. And then, when I was really little, and I still have it, I have the PS2 version of, I think it's Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus, which is, like, completely different than the other Final Fantasies at that time. It was like a spin-off that was more like this, where it was an action than strategy. And now I could be wrong. I should really look up or go look at the game, but I'm really certain that it was Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus was the name of it. And I really enjoyed the game. Didn't beat it. Didn't get far in it. I was a little kid. I just know that I enjoyed it when I did play it. And that's pretty much where I am on all of those items there. Sorry, I had to drink. Yes, this is it. There you go.
This time it's sure to work.
Oh no. Where's that heart going? Oh, great. After them, huh? Where do you think they are? The nerve of those little hooligans stealing my work. I'm going to assume we have to find the mayor again, which is going to be going back to the graveyard again, but...
We lost them.
Oh, shoot. I really like the way that they did the Halloween costume for Sora. It looks really good.
Zero! After them, quick!
I like the name Zero, too. It's a really good name. Nightmare Before Christmas was just so good. Oh, look. These guys look like, the kids. That's real neat. And they're a little bit stronger, too. What in the world type of, nonsense was that?
This should help.
Yeah, let's, get that help. I really would like to level up again, so I'm kind of, like, trying to just kill everything just to speed up some leveling up, because I feel like depending on if Ursula is just a broken fight or not, which I did see that this game was played at GDQ, this last GDQ that happened, so, and I didn't watch it, so I plan on, after we beat this, watching the GDQ run of it and seeing if, like, you know, is Ursula really as hard as she was? Did I struggle with bosses that I shouldn't have struggled with? And of course it's a speed run, so they're not going to struggle. But like, if they say, you know, this boss is X, really it can be an RNG fight, can end runs and stuff, like, then I know, yeah, it's definitely a hard fight. It wasn't just me. Or I'll find the cheese for if I ever want to do a second run of the game. I mean, I really do like the game. Don't know if I'm going to have the nostalgia to want to do a second run or not, but we'll see. I mean, it is a really good game. Anyways, we're going to save here and end here, so thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.